Arsenal have made an approach to Real Madrid for attacking midfielder Martin Odegaard. The Norway international is expecting to be granted his wish to leave on loan this month for regular first-team football, and the Real Madrid board is currently considering the latest proposal from the London club. Arsenal, who have already failed with an approach for the midfielder, face strong competition for Odegaard, including from at least one other Premier League club as well as Real Sociedad. The 22-year-old impressed while on loan at Sociedad last season, registering 7 goals and 9 assists across 36 appearances, and it was thought there was an option for a further season-long loan, but Real decided to call him back and be part of the first-team squad. However, Sociedad have now approached Real Madrid about taking Odegaard back on loan. Odegaard has struggled for game time under Real Madrid boss Zinedine Zidane this season, featuring just 12 times without scoring a goal. Tottenham's Danny Rose is wanted by Turkish side Trabzonspor as the left-back enters the final 6 months of his contract. Although the 30-year-old is currently the longest-serving player at the club, having joined in 2007, he does not figure in Jose Mourinho's plans. And after returning from a loan spell at Newcastle United last season, Rose has found himself training with the under-23s, having not been given a squad number this term. Despite pushing for the title last season, Trabzonspor are 7th in the table this season but are still aiming to secure a European spot. Should Rose join the Turkish side, he will link up with Chelsea's Lewis Baker and Stoke City's Benik Afobe, who are both on loan at the club. Speaking on the transfer show, Dharmesh Sheth said, "It's not been the greatest of time for Danny Rose with no squad number at Tottenham. Spurs are keen to see him leave in this transfer window and he's only got 6 months left on his contract. It's a long-standing interest at Trabzonspor, and with what Arsenal have done with the likes of Mesut Ozil and Sokratis, mutually agreeing to cancel their contracts, I just wonder if that option is something Tottenham are thinking of doing. Maybe they are thinking about coming up with a deal where Spurs don't pay the full amount of the remainder of the contract but Danny Rose gets something he will be satisfied with and becomes a free agent." Arsenal and Sokratis have agreed to end the defender's contract 6 months early. The 32-year-old's deal was set to expire at the end of the season, but he is now a free agent. Sky in Italy has reported that La Liga clubs Real Betis and Sevilla, as well as Serie A side Genoa, are keen to sign the Greek international. Sokratis is yet to decide on his next move, with a decision possible over the next few days. Arsenal technical director Edu said, "On behalf of Mikel, our coaches, players and everyone at the club, I would like to thank Papa for his contribution to the club. He has been an important part of our group and has been a model professional throughout. The negotiations to end his contract have been collaborative and we wish Papa and his family well for the future." He joined Arsenal from Borussia Dortmund in July 2018 and went on to make 69 appearances for the club. Ronald Koeman's brilliant response to PSG chief's Lionel Messi transfer statement. After PSG's sporting director Leonardo claimed Lionel Messi was on the French club's list, Koeman responded with a cheeky dig over Kylian Mbappe and Neymar. Ronald Koeman has rebuffed Leonardo's claim that PSG have a chair reserved in the race to sign Barcelona superstar Lionel Messi. Messi's next move is the subject of much speculation after the Argentine icon entered the last 6 months of his contract at the Nou Camp. There are few clubs who could afford the 33-year-old, but his options are thought to include a reunion with former Barca boss Pep Guardiola at Manchester City. Mega-rich League One giants Paris Saint-Germain have also been linked with a move for Messi, who last summer told Barcelona he wanted to leave. And sporting director Leonardo this week confirmed his club's interest, saying, "Great players like Messi will always be on PSG's list." And Barcelona boss Koeman has now issued a brilliant response to Leonardo's claim, with a tongue-in-cheek threat to swoop for PSG stars Neymar and Kylian Mbappe. Asked about Leonardo's comments on Messi, the Barca head coach said, "If you ask me if I have interest in Neymar or Mbappe, I would say yes, so it's the same." PSG are currently trying to tie down their superstar pair to new deal, with Mbappe and Neymar's contracts set to expire at the end of next season. Flick, we now have 39 points in our first. Thanks to a superb first half and a disciplined second half performance, FC Bayern deservedly beat FC Augsburg 1-0 on matchday 17. Now we have won 2 games in a row. That's another signal to the rest of the chasing pack, said a delighted Manuel Neuer, who kept his slate clean to equal Oliver Kahn's record for clean sheets in the Bundesliga with yet another shutout. Reaction from the Bayern camp. Hansi Flick, we now have 39 points in our first. It was important to get back on track after the 2 defeats. In the end, the result is what matters. We will work on everything else to do things better again next time. It's our ambition to dominate over 90 minutes, as we did in the first half. We actually had to finish the game off for us, then it took a different course. After the break we made too many mistakes and didn't get into our game. Our ambition is to be up there. Now we have to make sure that we can improve on our performance at Schalke. Manuel Neuer, we didn't have that flow in our forward play in the second half. We were too sure that we would score the goal in the second half. It was already in our court in the first half, we had great chances. Unfortunately, things turned out differently and we only had 2 real chances to score. Of course, we don't dominate the opponents like we used to, but you can't talk our current approach down either. We've now won 2 games in a row. It's a signal to the chasing pack. Joshua Kimmich, we had 15 shots on goal in the first half. We definitely had to go into the break 2-0 or 3-0 up. Then nobody can complain there. In the second half, as is so often the case, we didn't manage to play with the same confidence. We had to fight again and didn't really go for that second or third goal.